Hey yo, welcome back to Mamook Gaming. I'm Nick.
I'm Dan, your Mamooks.
And we're gonna freaking watch one of the death battles on YouTube because I've been telling Danny Boy here to watch Death Battle for a while now, and I'm semi-familiar with it. I haven't watched some of the newer ones, but like, now that we're doing more YouTube stuff, this is a cool thing to check out. And Dan hasn't seen a good chunk of them. He's got new fandoms now that are liking the characters.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be rad. So we're gonna watch Denji from Chainsaw Man versus what's his name?
Yuji Itadori.
Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. To which we can lay that down for a bit. So how familiar are you with both those animes?
Chainsaw Man I saw a little bit when it was coming out. I didn't really watch anything since. And I never finished season 1. I also haven't seen the movie.
Yeah,
but
Rize. I
heard
it was really good.
I heard it was really good. But JJK, I've seen everything up until season 2. I did not see the Calling Games arc, which I heard was fantastic. I just have not been on that recently. But I know the gist.
You know way more of Jujutsu Kaisen than I do. I've only ever got past the first season. I just know Gojo's top tier. He's the boy. Yeah. And I've seen all of Chainsaw Man. I think Chainsaw Man was actually super awesome.
No, it's dope. I know the manga's finished.
But you should definitely watch all.
So is JJK, but yeah.
Yeah. So there's going to be spoilers in this. Not that either of us care. Yeah, but, we'll watch them when we feel like it. Anyways, let's just get into this.
Say your prayers.
Yeah, so sometimes it's 3D animated and other times it's like 8-bit.
Yuji versus Denji. The Vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
These are our hosts.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
They animate all this?
Who would win?
Yeah. They didn't used to make these characters. These two characters are a newer thing they've done. They made personas of themselves.
Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone. A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers,
Yobara, Jennifer Lawrence, Yoko themes and such. I remember him saying like Jennifer Lawrence.
Hatreds, and
That's pretty funny.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse. After consuming a cursed finger, a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, the most powerful sorcerer in history. And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world. So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a
Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a lot of Naruto in the show. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble, fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends. Gojo is getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today. Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna. Cursed energy is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat. Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork, which he combines with jujutsu techniques like divergent fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
Naruto can do that too.
Later on. Energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound. It's basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%. Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse, Jogo.
Oh god, I remember that. I remember Gojo fucked that guy up.
And this. How many has Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7. And that's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches. Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits. Yeah, this pink-haired brat was a jujutsu prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils.
Oh, the panda. I fucking remember the panda.
Reforming
So cool.
Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away.
That was
and
the last
Sukuna
I saw
took
of
over
it when
Yuji's
when
body.
Gojo got sealed.
Then
Oh, so
proceeded
you're pretty
to,
caught up on season 2 too.
well,
That was the
commit
end of
that
season
whole
2.
mass
Was it?
murder
That was the
thing
Shibuya
that's always
incident.
going
Oh.
on about.
I'll have to.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to
yeah.
resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
Oh, you know that?
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook
they're-
shifted.
No
Yeah,
longer
they're, like,
would he
hunting
fight to
Yuji now.
protect others,
Oh, no shit.
but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megumi, the King of Curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito.
Oh, I remember him
survived
fighting
being
the horn,
slammed
dude.
so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to use super advanced abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage. Like getting his torso shredded into chili.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood. So after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing. Or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous blood beam.
All of that combined made Yuji just tough enough to finally take on the King of Curses. Although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo,
Rip.
Oh.
Literally.
Sukuna was still
Oh.
the de facto
Wait, Gojo
strongest
dies?
being
Gojo
alive.
dies? Oh, that's
After hitting him with
unfortunate.
the Black Flash, Yuji actually
All right.
copied Sukuna's
Damn,
main
that
ability.
sucks.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Shrine. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal.
Domain
a
expansion.
Domain expansion.
Yeah.
Basically a pocket dimension created
So
by the
cool.
sorcerer where their ability will hit no
Totally
matter
forgot
what.
about
No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part curse and slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
Wait, is that why there's that
Mastered blood
spin-off series
manipulation
now of
can pull
JJK? Is that
out
what that's
blood
about or
flashes
no?
at will.
Is a
And
spin-off series of JJK?
I believe so. Yeah, I don't know.
Takes place.
I don't know if it's about Yuji, but I do know that I'm pretty sure it's a spin-off. I don't know.
Shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what
pretty
actually
cool.
makes someone
Surpass
truly
Gojo.
strong? For Sukuna, it was
Pretty
the
rad.
power to stand alone atop all others. But to Yuji,
Kept on
it
fighting
was
with
the
his liver
opposite.
pierced.
The only reason
The
he had
4
survived
mile
as long
wide
as he
dust
had was
explosion.
because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Nice.
I didn't know
Wiz,
Gojo
if
dies,
there are
bro.
two
Yeah, that
truths in
sucks.
this world,
That's wild.
two universes.
I mean, granted, I knew we would be spoilers, but like,
Yeah,
JJK is not finished. Well, the manga's
The
done, but the
manga's
show
done.
isn't.
Yeah, I just never thought I'd see the day where he would die. He's like
It's
so OP.
probably gonna be something insane that kills him.
Gotta
Gotta
be.
guess.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's,
Yeah.
now that you realize that Yuji gets that strong, you
Yeah.
know, stronger than Limitless.
Wow.
That's insane.
Instance, it's these. Life sucks and then you die.
Definitely
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
Hannibal.
With an alcoholic
Mechanically
father
sold
forever
one of
indebted
his
to the
balls.
Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on.
Yeah.
All Denji had in this world was his dog,
Pochita.
who happened to
I love
have a
it. I see so
chainsaw
much
sticking
merch
out
of
of
this
his
thing.
face.
Yes,
Really
yeah.
putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears.
So
In
similar to
Pochita's case,
JJK.
literally
Like,
the
almost exactly.
personification of chainsaws.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so
I think
cute.
it's- I think it's
Who would be
crazier, though.
afraid of
Like the more
chainsaws?
insanity.
They're the most versatile tool in the world.
Nah.
Perfect for jumping trees,
Hey,
opening
freaking
cans,
Resident
Evil
4.
on your foes.
Yeah, look how good that
Apparently,
looks.
Pochita had no problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts, it'll do.
That is,
Damn.
until Denji was cornered and forced to learn
By
about those
zombies,
two
yeah.
universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji to live a happy life.
And so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid, the Chainsaw
When I first saw the
Man.
trailer for this, I
Yeah.
thought it looked
A
insane.
one-man
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
blood-soaked
God,
devil
his head.
slaying machine.
It's an insane concept.
The perfect
Yeah,
candidate
it's
for
so
the
rad.
public safety devil
And it's
hunters.
really good
led by
CGI
this
in it.
piece of
Yeah.
work.
Like, not
With
sloppy.
nothing controlling him but his raging
Akima.
teenage hormones,
Ah.
Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of one day getting laid.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid. As the Chainsaw Man, Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or
Yeah,
swing
that's
him
so
around
sick.
on massively long chains. Oh man,
yeah,
that's
that's what he
so
fought for
cool.
these days.
It helps that Denji is incredibly
saw it?
powerful.
No, I just,
capable
you know,
of
scenes
lifting
from
and
it.
throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no, his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
Shit.
Even separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out. Only limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters
Yeah,
in
that's
combat.
all from the
Well, he's not
Yeah, that looks so
actually
good.
crazy.
When he's fighting that
Denji
chick.
might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother,
Power.
the bratty younger
I love
sister,
Power.
and
She's so
Makima,
funny.
his boss, and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil who created a massive hurricane, or the Bomb Devil who could blow up most of a city, or the Gun Devil who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil.
Oh, no
one
shit.
of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh, wow.
Everything she told
Didn't know
Denji
that.
was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be
Oh no!
torn down.
Power!
All with one
Fuck
goal,
off, really?
To force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant.
Oh, that sucks.
Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole.
What?
Very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place. World War II? Gone. AIDS? Nada. Nuclear frickin' bombs? A light, tasty afternoon snack, thank you.
How does one eat AIDS or the concept of World War II?
That's interesting.
What the fuck? It eats something and then the concept of it gets deleted from history.
That's interesting.
What the fuck? When you figure out how to eat AIDS, give me a call.
Yeah.
Very much.
The fuck?
Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes, Denji ate death, which means no one on Earth could die.
What the fuck?
You think that's messed up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl,
This is manga
perhaps
shit now,
Denji's
so I
one
don't
true
know.
love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
What the fuck?
Yoru was determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a
What
ceaseless
the
hurricane
fuck?
of
Are you
blood.
serious?
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
It was in Denji's climactic battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond
Wow.
finally matured.
Defeated
giving
Rize,
Denji full
Makima,
control of the
Yoru,
Chainsaw
and
Devil's
Santa
power.
Claus.
A kind
Because
of
why the fuck not?
Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass.
Yeah, I know Chainsaw
And
Man's
she
pretty
was
short.
no joke. Strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet, Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the entire landmass into a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing it at Denji. And he matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon. You know, the moon in space. In seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally falling apart, Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do. Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because sure, life sucks and then yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
Huh. That's insane.
All right, the battle.
Half of that shit of Chainsaw Man is like, what the
It's like
fuck?
nonsense, bro.
That's insane.
Damn, I should probably buy the box set.
Well, no, what the fuck is happening?
Denji
That's insane. I've never freaking heard of any of that kind of shit.
Yeah, we'll let it rip.
That's insane. But yeah, let's
can help make life
I don't
worth
know what
living.
happened, but let's see what fucking wins this fight.
All right, the battle's about
I'm
to
gonna go with
start,
Denji
but
because
first,
he's
pitch calls are
basically
back.
OP.
Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick.
Right.
And we've reopened Death Battle pitch calls on the Death Battle store. It's a way for you to meet with Ben and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us your favorite matchup you always wanted to see over a video call.
That's right. A lot of the episodes we're working on right now are being made because of a pitch. But to give each pitch the time it needs, there is a limited number available.
So grab them quick before they're gone. Last time we sold out in just under an hour, which absolutely blew our minds.
Death Battle pitches are
surprising.
available
People
right
are being
now
losing
on
their
our
minds.
website,
Wasn't this channel
deathbattle.gg.
like
It's kind
dying
of like
at
our
some
own
point?
private Patreon. with a bunch
This
of
channel
extra
was
stuff
briefly
in
owned
every
by
episode
Rooster
of Death
Teeth,
Battle
who was
episode.
dying.
If you're a website
Then
member,
they
you get
became
first dibs.
independent, and
First
Rooster
it'll be
Teeth
available to
found.
chroniclers, then
Which sucks,
archivists,
'cause I
and so on.
love Rooster
Plus,
Red
members get a
versus
free
blue,
sweet
bro.
discount
Red
on the
versus
store.
blue,
It was a big
Ruby.
deal.
Let's
And
get to the battle, but
Shima
don't forget
Heart.
to grab your pitch. And
Yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing. All right, so you think Denji's gonna win this fight?
Yeah, I mean, all the nonsense that he was able to do at the end, like,
Yeah, and
I don't know.
I think the fact that he can erase things from existence alone is what strongest.
Yeah,
and like,
I'd go Denji.
and also like Yuji has like those soul separating abilities, whatever. But they just established that
Yeah.
like he and Pochita can't be separated, even if they're like dimensions apart or
Yeah,
some
I'm
shit.
also a D1. I'm also a D1 Yuji hater, low key. I don't really like
Oh,
Yuji.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
not
don't
that
love-
I don't like Yuji. I just don't think Jujutsu Kaisen is as interesting as Chainsaw Man. I think Chainsaw Man is just cooler, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen.
It's
I
not
know-
even that JJK's bad. It's just
No, it's definitely not bad.
okay.
It's
to
not.
me.
Yeah, it's not
But
my
people
thing.
love it.
Also, Kaizen, I feel like is like very, very, very difficult to follow, especially if you're not a manga reader.
I
like,
could definitely see that.
I've heard multiple people say that they have
By
to like,
season
go-
2, I did
yeah.
get a little lost.
You have to go back. You have to like see. I don't know. There's like I feel there's a lot of names, a lot of I don't know people who are JJK fans. are
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
come
I don't know
after it,
anybody
but,
besides Yuji and Goro.
Gojo.
Gojo, Jesus, not Goro.
Yeah.
Gojo.
It's also just a spitting image of Naruto, in my opinion. Like
That's fair.
obviously, Gojo was literally
Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Yeah, that makes-
Yuji is like a more annoying Naruto.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of animes are
Megami Loki looks like Sasuke.
a lot of animes
like-
are following that formula.
Oh well, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's like the typical shonen, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was never like super into Kaizen like everyone else, which is fine.
I feel you.
Which is fine.
I'm gonna agree with you. I think Denji's gonna win this fight.
Yeah.
All right,
go
the
down.
buttons are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Cool.
It's time for a death battle!
I do love that ending right there. That outro.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. That's a rad outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they animated this?
Yeah. They have a team of animators.
Oh man. Oh no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Say your prayers.
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all! Kicker masses, magnet to chicks, half man, half devil, chainsaw man!
Oh god.
So sick.
Yo.
That was sick.
It's the death technique!
You know what Chainsaw Man kind of reminds me of? Remember the game Dead Rising?
Yes.
I don't know why, it just does.
Oh, he slapped him with his own hand.
Unbreakable Science.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh my god. Yo. Holy shit. Oh. Oh,
Wait
try to.
for it.
Yeah, I was saying that's that after hit. Yeah. Oh.
I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them.
Except that ain't good.
Speaking of,
Oh shit, that's Pochita. Whoa,
Yo, the
what
noise.
Fuck yeah, what was that? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh! Get over here!
domain expansion.
Oh shit, here we go. Oh boy.
You messed up, baby! Pochita and I are brothers! You'll never keep us apart!
Ah, yeah.
Holy
My god. Oh! Oh. Oh boy.
Domain expansion.
What? Oh, he imitated. Just gave him an enunciation.
Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Oh shit!
Ass. Bitch.
What is that?
Weak ass bitch.
Try it.
God. Oh. Yo. I don't even know, like. Oh!
And a curse. Brothers.
He broke the domain expansion. Yeah.
You don't see that every day.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
Wow.
That was cool.
Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters: their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoro
Yeah, I was
from
thinking about
Yeah,
that.
what the-
moon? You know, the one that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
Well, lowball it and say 10. Though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This
9
means
times
the
speed
flag
of sound.
must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black Flash.
That's
Now,
way
Yuji
faster
has
than
gotten
fucking Yuji.
significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes
no one in
speed.
Jujutsu Kaisen can go faster
Yuji has
than
made
light.
a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most
I mean,
Yuji has ever
abilities,
healed were some
he
big scratches against
broke his
stomach.
domain.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from
Yeah,
a
he
single cord
spawned a whole new
That being
Chainsaw Man
said,
from his
Yuji's
heart.
soul targeting
Yeah.
attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart.
That's
In
what I was
fact, they
thinking.
were
Yeah.
split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like
literally
an
gains health
unstoppable
from
force
hitting.
meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire
That's
city is one
very
of the most
easily
impressive
Denji,
feats
due to
in
the
all
fact
of
that he
Jujutsu
survived
Kaisen.
all these
By
feats.
measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's
What
wake,
the
we
hell?
can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the
Fucking
air.
God.
That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state
Yeah.
of Oregon
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
what
ninth
the
largest
fuck?
in the Union by total
Wielding
area. Nearly
blade
100,000 square miles.
The state of Oregon
By
has a
estimating its
sword.
volume, Yoru compressed a mass
What the
weighing over
fuck?
750 trillion tons.
That's how much
One swing
Oregon
from that
weighs.
sword would hit
Like,
with
how
an
do they-
energy of
what
over
the-
I don't know what the
30,000
fuck they're
megatons of
thinking.
TNT.
Which is
The
like
Oregon sword
10,000
kinetic
hydrogen
energy.
bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong,
Yeah.
but not inconsistent. Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumbling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant
Holy
damage to
crap.
Denji.
Especially
So
with
much
Denji's OP healing factor too.
Yeah.
Denji takes the final edge in power.
Oh my
All
God.
Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight. And with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji, the
That
Chainsaw
dog in him.
Man.
Next
was
time
so
on
cool.
Death Battle.
That was pretty
Hold
wild.
on, next time. Superman. Sentry.
Subscribe
That's-
and join us
Oh,
members to see
Superboy.
more
From
Death
Thunderbolts. Oh, it's not
The,
Superboy.
the Sentry versus
Oh,
Superboy
who's Superboy?
Prime.
Who's that?
I don't know enough of the. I would assume Superman's son.
I mean,
or
Sentry's
clone
pretty-
or something. But yeah,
Sentry's pretty
Sentry's
OP.
stupid strong. Yeah,
Holy shit, that's
That-
pretty wild.
that
The
would be a cool
animation
fight.
on that was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Like, dude, I have a feeling you would enjoy these kind of battles. It's so
Yeah.
rad. They throw a lot of information at you. That's for sure. But
Well,
they definitely narrow down key
well,
points that could lead to.
I like
victories.
how they try and make it as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
With the statistics, because
Yeah, 'cause this
otherwise
is-
it'll just be biasy.
Of course,
who
and
do
it's-
you
and-
want
and
to
you know what?
win?
In the end, it's still kind of a matter of opinion. But it's cool that there's a people that can break this down and say, be like, hey, you could almost turn this
Yeah.
into a fact.
Yeah, you're right. No,
So
that's
it's-
pretty wild. I mean,
that's
now I
rad.
know the weight of Oregon. That's pretty interesting.
That's so insane.
300.
Crumpled down.
What was it? 330 trillion tons or something nonsense.
Yeah, I'm curious what the hell it was. Freaking
But that is quite heavy. State of Oregon.
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
yeah. Here it is. Freaking
100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750
There
trillion.
you go. That's how much
trillion.
orchid weighs. That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, damn. What is that on the 5 levels of fat?
That is
prime husk.
That is sweet fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm making up my own. For
Yo,
that.
damn, that's what that is.
Oh my god,
That's pretty dope. That's
yeah,
pretty
it's
dope.
super rad. So I think we'll be watching a few more of those. I'll pick and choose a couple of past ones. There's like almost 200 of these fuckers. So.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. But
that's dope.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch some more.
No doubt.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
Later.